think part of the problem was that both of the characters in the skit were me. And I think I didn't make it obvious enough they weren't supposed to be the same person. I think people just immediately spotted that they were both me and thought it was like a guy talking to himself on the phone, which I kind of noticed when I was editing it. I thought actually I find it a bit more amusing if it's obvious they're both me. But
well, has anyone watched Jenna Marbles? No.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Jenna Marbles. You know, it's just like if you don't want weird people to talk to you. But she does videos such as like she's just like, I just discovered something brand new and awesome today. I found out a way to get people who don't want talking to you to not talk to you. She's like, I'm dancing in a club with my friends. Some guy comes up behind me, he's trying to dance with me, and you turn around and just make this face. And she's like, the key is don't move. Hers are weird, but I think through explaining them in detail, which is part of her comedy, she flushes it out. So you're just like, this isn't weird, this is just funny. But weird and funny are sort of the same.
I'm not sure if the question is already asked, but what kind of videos do you look for on YouTube, just for having fun or inspiration?
Good question.
Always randomly search CMVs or cosplay skits and just like watch the most recent ones.
I used to, not so much anymore because there's just so much to look for, but I used to type in cosplay or cosplay skit on YouTube and search through everything new and watch everything new. What I look for, I guess, is that it's funny and that it makes sense in some way, shape, or form. Because I know there are like a lot of videos where people just sort of yell out their inside joke, and so they're mostly filmed at cons where people just run through the hallway and scream. And I don't like watching those ones, they're interesting, but I usually look for something that, like, you can tell that somebody's gone through it and, like, actually put time and effort into making it. Like, I've watched some Demix Time for Barley Productions. You guys, they're local, so you probably all know who they are. That's the same sort of idea, where, you know, like, I mean, it's pretty random, but you can still tell that there's, like, a story they're going through. So, that's what I look for.
Have you had any props or costumes that once you put them on camera, they either don't look as good or look better than in the flesh?
Well, how about the wings for...
Yeah,
Yes.
the wings in the Gravity of Love one, in person they don't look as nice. You can see like cotton in the metal through the feathers. We actually wound up throwing them out.
Yeah, because we moved. We just like... not moving that.
Costume-wise...
Basically everything, like I find everything looks better on camera. Like I don't know, you always get ready to shop and you're just like, oh, I look like crap right now. It's like on camera, nobody will notice. Because you're far enough away that you're just, especially if you're not using something high definition, I mean, like, you're sort of blurred in a way, so everything tends to look better, I found. Except for things like really bright blue wigs, I find. Often on camera, those can look almost too blue. It's some colors that look kind of weird in real life, or on camera as opposed to in real life. However, it's like, I find everyone just looks better on camera. I know the camera's supposed to gain, or make you gain 10 pounds, but I think so. It's a lie.
When you were doing like that kind of serious CMV, did you ever feel kind of awkward about, you know, it all being planned out and having to look like this, but when you're doing it, it doesn't feel like it looks any good?
That one part where that girl comes at her character with a knife, that part was incredibly awkward to film.
Well, that's because we used a real knife.
That's because we used a real knife in our apartment building staircase. But it was awkward to film in that sort of Jess had to act crazy and go at us with a knife, and we were all just like, I hope nobody wants the stairs.
Well, see, it's kind of weird though, because when we film, we're doing random clips, and we don't film it in order either. I think we wound up filming the ending like first. So basically our job as the actors, we just have to convey the emotion that is on the script. So
For that one, I thought that was going to be a really difficult scene, but sort of because Jess, who played the girl with the knife, was just so willing to just go for it, I think it worked out pretty well because like it's hard to act deranged, it's hard to act really close to someone as well without laughing, because I know in that one scene near the beginning where I have to sort of like go like that, obviously we're friends, so we're laughing a bit about it. I was just like, come here, baby. It's harder with some people than it is with others. If you have people who are sort of willing to because it's harder to put on a straight face, because then you're vulnerable, right? If you're putting on a comedic face and you're just like, and it's hard to make fun of you because you're already making fun of yourself type thing. But if you're doing something serious, I find it takes a lot more guts to do something serious, because then you're taking yourself seriously. You expect others to, and if they don't, then you get made fun of, right? So it's tougher. However, I think it all has to do with people you do it with.
there has to be chemistry between the actors.
And they also have to, it's easier if they know that they're in a safer place. Out on the street, that knife scene would not for a plethora of reasons, but
Have the police done it?
first being that you're aware of so many other people. Same with any romantic scenes that are sort of meant to be more serious. Any anger scenes, like if someone's legitimately angry, you just want to make sure that they know that they're not being, like, you don't want to be behind the camera filming your friend just be like, that's not gonna help. So, like, as much as you might want to laugh because they got something on their face, just like try to stay straight face, like poker face.
Yeah.
So we're on.
I don't think we've already covered working on stuff, but I am kind of worked loads of ideas for videos, and it's been about probably 6 months now we've been working on ideas, and Matt's really sort of used to acting and things like that, and he's really good at improv, but I can have a laugh with him and sort of go back and forth outside the camera, so like oh yeah, and I wouldn't feel badly, I wouldn't feel funny about it, and we're actually funny. And when I think about going in front of the camera and do it, I'm like, oh. So if you ever had camera shyness before when you started out, or
Well,
really?
when we first started out, I think we were all kind of pretty camera shy and just shy around each other in general because we didn't really know each other all that much.
Yeah, we didn't know each other very well.
It's just a matter of even just don't have the camera on, just place it in front of you and just banter back and forth, and just get used to the quick back and forth improvising, and then just don't worry about the camera. The camera's not going to hurt you. It's not going to make fun of you, right?
Also, you don't have to show what's on the camera.
yeah.
If you mess up, I mean, it's like Photoshop, right? It's like I don't care if my costume's not accurate. I can just Photoshop a hat on. I mean, you go through editing and you just take the best pieces. I mean, we've had some skits where we film a whole lot of crap and we don't use it, and it's all awkward crap. If anyone ever found that, it'd be horrible. But I mean, if you just film you two bantering back and forth in character, and then if you watch it, I'm sure you'll find some good pieces, and then you essentially just put them together. And that's how everyone does it. Very few people can sort of go out in public and banter back and forth and just be on all the time. It's very hard to do. So, yeah.
It's just I can easily talk to
Yeah.
anyone,
Yeah.
and I'm fine talking to anyone, but when it's being in front of the camera and doing it, I'm like, oh, what's wrong?
Well, some people are really camera shy.
Yeah.
It just,
I don't mind people taking photos, really don't, but it's just the video part of it. So.
it's just exposure,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, just maybe do a couple of skits and without the intention of actually uploading it or doing anything with it. And just film it for your own
That's a
collection.
good idea.
Or just don't even start with skits. Start with dancing with your dog or something. Just like random things. And just sort of get used to the fact that the camera's on, oh well.